guys? So welcome back to our channel, The Rooted Progress. Today we're actually starting kombucha vlog. We have grapefruit, strawberry kombuchas. They've been brewing for, say, almost 2 weeks now. They've been refrigerated for about 3 days, but I'm actually going to take it up a notch, and we're going to add some cara oranges, and let me show you guys what I got in here. Some more strawberry preserves. I'm actually going to be showing you guys how I kind of like second ferment my kombucha. This will actually be like a third fermentation. It's already gone a second fermentation process with the strawberry and grapefruit. So we're going to have probably a lot of bubbles from this batch, and it's going to be super delicious and sweet yet strong at the same time. So I'm really excited about it, ready to show you guys how I kind of make my booch at home. So yeah, earlier you guys just saw that we got tickets for SoCal's first Kombucha Fest in San Diego. So yeah, super stoked and excited. Actually, let me show you guys something real quick before we get started. So this is the Big Book of Kombucha, and my friend Axel gave it to me for Christmas because I've been brewing kombucha and I just wanted to learn more. A very useful resource, and there you go, Hannah Crum. She's one of the authors of the book, and I believe she's going to be there at Booch Fest this year, so hopefully I get to meet her and get my book signed and autographed by her. That would be freaking awesome, because honestly this book has been so helpful in my home brewing and just basically just like flavoring kombucha in general. I'm going to pour out all the kombuchas, because right now some of them seal better than others and some don't seal as good as others, so there is a slight difference in quality in some of them, but not too much difference. But to have a good consistent booch, you want to maintain like the sameness throughout. So I'm actually going to pour these all out into that container right there, and I'm also going to be juicing these and adding some water to these preserves just to kind of liquefy it a little bit, so that the bacteria have a easier time accessing the sugars and the nutrients from these preserves. Yeah, and we're gonna put it all in there, and then hopefully we can get a big enough container to just mix all of them up together, and then we'll be pouring and measuring them out back into each of the bottles. And then of course we have, well, I like to use a small one just for a pilot bottle, so that way I can taste it every now and then to see where it's at, instead of opening up one of these big ones, because you don't want to disturb them while they're fermenting, because that interrupts the process and stuff, and then you release the carbonation, it's not as fizzy. Okay, so I like to use pilot bottles just for that reason. I don't know if you can see the bubbles. Yeah, it's pretty good booch. So we got a problem here. This container just definitely ain't big enough, nor is that one, and I still got all this booch to mix. So I think what we're gonna do here, because I don't want to go out and buy another big container, because I don't even know if I'm adding more liquid and stuff and flavoring, then it's going to take up more space. Then I need more of those swing top bottles, and I don't have any more of these. I have like four more over there in the back, but yeah, this is not gonna, 4 more of those bottles ain't gonna accommodate for this much more space. So I think we'll just switch it up. We're gonna pour the rest of these, at least in that container over there, this one, And then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of mix them back and forth from this jar to that jar to kind of even out the taste and the ratios of the inconsistencies. And from there, we're gonna refill these bottles with a certain amount, and then we're gonna juice that stuff. We're gonna juice this stuff, and we'll see if it all fits. So now this one's like almost full, and we still got like 3 more of these bottles left. Darn. So I guess we'll just use this one then. Since we don't have any more containers to hold all the juices, we're going to transfer the kombucha from here into our nice clean bottles over here now. I got here our measuring cup. I got my funnels. I like to use the small one. I got these from IKEA. So here we go. Trying to get to 200. Right there. Right about there. Okay. Then that now is going to be poured into here. So I basically got all of it distributed amongst the bottles from the blue container. So now we're going to move on to this container. We're going to do the same thing just to try to even out the distribution of the kombucha amongst the bottles. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, so we just finished putting all the booch, spreading it out amongst the bottles. We still got our big old container of booch right there. That's going to be for later. First we need to start juicing all our stuff right there. So we got the grapefruit, not the grapefruit, I mean the cara. We got our machine juicer back here, and it's going to pour into the blue bowl. And my other container has the freshly washed cara. I keep saying grapefruit. But yeah, they're caras. They're sun-kissed. They're supposed to be extremely sweet. So we'll see. Hopefully it comes out good, and if not, better than the first time I fermented it. It's a good machine, look at that. Barely anything left over. So I got some of the kombucha out of there into the jars. I did only like 100 mLs, which is only like about that much. So now you can see they're all pretty even. Don't know how much mLs this is to divvy it up between 16 bottles there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do like, play it on the safe side, 100 mLs of this into there, and then distribute it amongst these. And then whatever is left over of the juice, I'm just gonna add it to this batch of kombucha, and then we're just gonna pour it all into there and fill it to the top. So I finally finished adding in the rest of the kombucha. You can tell that it's gonna be a good batch because it's already foaming like at the top there, as you can see. all my experiences with home brewing, whenever I get that nice little foam at the top, means that it's reactive, it's alive, it's very, you know, like it's totally like working. So yeah, like check it out, flip it up and over. See, that's kind of what you want to see during your second fermentation process or your flavoring process. This is actually I don't know if you guys heard me earlier, but this has already been fermented, flavored once, so this is actually its third fermentation, so it's gonna be extra fizzy, especially at the end of this. I'm super excited. So, but we gotta wait 2 to 3 more days. Alright guys, so that's basically all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that and maybe got some ideas for your own homebrew setup, techniques, flavoring. Comment below if you guys have any other questions. I'll be definitely posting more videos like this soon. So, peace out.